Hey everyone, do I have a special treat for you today? We are making savory upside down puff pastries filled with delicious toppings that are fully customizable for your taste and your potential food sensitivities. Now these are super easy and so flaky. It is the best thing I have had in a while. And believe me, after I was done making all of these, they didn't last very long in my house. Stay tuned and you'll see exactly how I created these wonderfully flaky and tasty upside down puff pastries. To begin, we need to organize our ingredients. Chop them all up into small, thin pieces. I'm using things like apple, pear, onions, specifically shallots, different types of cheeses like marble and brie, and pepperoni. Also, don't forget to have thawed your puff pastry if you're using the frozen kind, and pull out any spices and seasonings. Once you've laid out all your ingredients, let's unfold our puff pastry. I'm using frozen. So unfold the thirds and I'm going to cut this big sheet into thirds. Slice it down all the way, make sure you get through it. Stack them on top of each other and cut them in half. This will become our little puff pastry squares. Next, on a parchment paper lined baking sheet, I'm drizzling out 4 little bits of olive oil. This is where we're going to stack our ingredients. To start, I'm doing an apple pie filling style. So I'm laying out our apple slices, placing the puff pastry on top, and then I'm crimping the edges with the fork. I'm also poking a few holes in the top to make it look like the top of a pie crust. Don't forget your cinnamon and sugar seasoning on top. This really brings it all together. Then I'm going to follow it up with pear and brie, topped with a little bit of basil. Go ahead and do the same thing with the puff pastry. Just lay everything down, put the pastry on top, and crimp the edges. The third flavor I'm using is the pizza style. So I'm going to lay down some pepperoni, some onion, and our chopped up marble cheese. Now, if your puff pastry is too small, just give it a gentle stretch on all sides, and I'm sure you can make it fit. Don't forget to crimp the edges. Now, for my fourth puff pastry, I'm using up any extra ingredients I might have left over. I'm using the onion and the brie that I have left over. Oops, I did forget to put the Italian seasoning on top of the pizza puff pastry. It's an important step, so don't miss it. Once all of your puff pastries are ready, go ahead and pop them in the oven. Follow the cooking instructions on the box for your puff pastry. I cooked mine for about 25 to almost 30 minutes because I like mine really crispy. When they're done, use a spatula to flip them over and you can see the lovely insides. Let them cool, or if you're daring and you have a mouth of steel, you can go ahead and bite right into them. Now don't forget, these are fully customizable. You can try savory or sweet versions. You can use Nutella, you can use fruit, you can use different meats, different cheeses, or go all veggie for a vegetarian's delight. I really hope that you get funky and have some fun in the kitchen with these wonderfully tasty and flaky, crunchy puff pastries. Until next time, take care. Bye!